Good evening.
It's falling out.
Okay,
Oh no.
better catch it. Tonight we're looking at all kinds of heart cards. I just love heart cards. They can mean sympathy. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Getting
I love you.
engaged.
Getting engaged. You see, I put this one out, Tim, because we're cute together. Okay.
Yes.
Can I give you this card? So
Yes. A couple of rodents.
But when you notice this card, and we'll look at it again when we lay down, but look how that large heart behind it just frames it.
What do you mean when we lay down?
Or when I lay them down here. So when we lay down.
Oh,
It's a new plan. We're gonna lie down.
sounds promising.
At 7 tonight, this is the night of our the team meeting at 7. So I was just telling Tim, I might have put too many cards here. I had to put a few away, and because we have to be done before 7. And Tim says, that doesn't matter, Karen. You can just talk faster. So he gave me permission.
She draws.
I know. I'm just so
Talks like she needs a sound.
So the only announcement is the host code, which you can always find.
Okay,
And
wait.
yeah. Mhm.
Look at our haircuts.
Oh yeah, we both way overdue.
We were shaggy.
And next week we are leaving for 7 weeks with it. Yeah, I got to get a few things done. So
Haircuts.
awesome. Let us get started. Okay.
Can you hear us?
I think we finally have this figured out. Okay.
Well, let's hope so.
A lot of these are from online exclusives, but I thought, I know sometimes it's helpful to see where things are in the catalog. So I'm just looking at what I could find today out of heart cards. And we're going to start with
The mini catalog.
the mini catalog. And we're looking here at the Darling Dinos.
Page 51.
This is stunning. And this is, that other card we're going to come to. How cool is that with a large heart? And I thought that whole idea of using a large shape, I often use circles or, we think of a geometric shape, but a heart makes a fabulous background shape. You're terrific. And there's a little gift card in here. And this is Cindy Bauman. So I just wanted to point that out because I thought, anything, but isn't that fun? And the colors, I just think that is an absolutely stunning card. And then this one, and I had to add just because it had a little heart. You add a little heart to something. Roar means I love you in dinosaur. Look how simple this is. One layer, and then adding these 3 things. It is darling.
It is.
Colored in Lisa Miltakis.
Adorable.
And, things like this would be fun if you do a bunch of cutouts or things like that. Kids can have fun coloring. It doesn't matter if they scribble over them. They'd still be darling to then put on cards. But I thought those were really cute. Because, of course, we have that obvious heart set that we'll end with because I've got lots. But we wanted to start with a few others. So on this one, this is the Hugs for Love.
Page
and it's
54.
And it is this new point stamp. Look at how pretty this is. Okay, so the hearts are right in here. It's a Valentine's card, and this is from
We went from
another thing.
Cute to beautiful.
Yeah, yep. And this could say a lot of things. So, and I just think that's just really stunning with that background and the colors. This is Dina Lenneman. And instead of Valentine's card, this could absolutely say sending you a big hug. You make me smile. All of these sending hugs and kisses. So very cute. Okay, here's another one. Sending a big hug. So there's another, but it's got the hearts. And notice how it's going sideways. This goes this way, and this one is upright like that. And then it has these hearts going along here. This is Margaret Van Vliet. And Jean says, we don't think of dinosaurs and hearts going together. I know. And I think that's what's so fun when people put things together. It's so fun. And then this is just lovely. This is that fancy little frame, but sending you a big hug right from here too, and a little heart. Just really cute.
Does that heart come from someplace in here?
Yeah, it's right in here. See?
Oh, you
and it's the same heart as all of these. And
Yeah.
you see the little hearts there?
Yeah.
So isn't that fun?
But
You
it's
can do all
much-
these things.
Much more obvious. Like,
Yeah, right there.
I
It
really-
stands out. Yep.
I like that.
So it makes a big difference just how you show it. And then this is one of the free celebration papers behind here.
Celebration.
Oh, yeah. This is Carol Johnson.
Celebration.
celebration. And then from the main catalog, if we go to page 43, this is that Full of Life. This is really a lovely heart. And I just thought, this is what?
That is so weird. You know what that looks like? Hops. The plant hops that goes into beer.
Does it? See, I don't even know that.
It's grown in North Dakota.
Okay, you North Dakotans, do you know what he's talking about here?
Yeah. Doesn't that look like hops?
I have no idea, because I don't know what hops look like.
Well, maybe I don't either.
But someone from North Dakota can tell us. Look what a pretty cutout this makes. And so this is that inside. Whoop. Oh, I don't see. It's all attached right here. So it's a little loose, and I should put a little thing here. But that is just adorable. This is a little book fold. And this is Janie Backer. I thought that is so cute. And since that was on there, I thought we should just, like the hearts in the other, I just wanted to show this. Do you see these?
Yeah.
They just have hearts here going along the side as the background. And then miss you, love you, thinking of you. But I thought since it uses kind of the same setup, we would show that. Pat says there are hops growing wild out here in South Dakota in places. Okay, is that what they look like? Lila says she thinks hearts go with a lot of whimsical issues. I think that issues. I think that's true. That's a really good point. This is a set I just love. And I particularly love these two. These two are just so, but this is Hearts and Hugs Dies. So let's look here. Sending birthday hugs. And so see, these aren't, like Valentine's. They don't have to be anything like that, but birthday hugs. Isn't that cute?
Are those walruses?
Yes. I think
so. Or are they
so.
something else?
I think they are. And look at this. So this is a birthday card with birthday hugs. And it's a twisted easel card. And that is so cute. And then happy birthday down here. And notice all the extra little hearts. That's cute. And this was done in black on smoky slate paper. And you'll see how that was just stamped on petal pink and then popped up. Isn't that cute?
It is.
And now here's another one just to show you don't need to color things in. Well, this isn't colored in either. This is just stamped on colored cardstock. And here it's just done in this pink. How fun is that with the little hearts there? This is Janice Waitman. And then talk about stinking cute. Look at this. This is the little guy here. He already has the little heart. He's holding a little heart there. Sending a big hug. And then these are right in here too. I think that is adorable. Isn't that fun with those flowers? And this is, so it's there when you need it. Oh, isn't that cute? Sending a big hug so it's there when you need it. This is Creativity Cave. And don't tell me I'm blanking on her name, but you guys know what I mean. I can't think of names anymore for anything. And I like this too. It's a very soft looking card. Dina Rica. Okay, so it'll come to me. And look at these hearts just fitting in with the ribbon. And again, sending birthday hugs with this guy. I think, and this is Michelle Whitweiler. And then I think, so all of these are just such cute images.
They are adorable.
And then I had to show this one. So this is a sending love stamp.
So why is this little?
Because it's a carryover. So they were just showing some carryovers from the year before. I love this card. And this is Linda MacArthur. Oh,
from Minnesota.
Shout out. She's on my team. Yes. Some things that are just really cool about this. I love how she's got this, the box, the mailbox right in this little feather thing. But you see the heart on the envelope and then sending our love.
She's ironically married to Douglas MacArthur.
That's true.
That's true.
But isn't that just fun? Sending our love on your birthday, sending our love for whatever. I just think that is such a great combination. And I just love that little heart. Sharon's wondering where we're traveling for 7 weeks. We are going through Nashville. Then we are going down to St. Augustine, Florida. We're going to end up in Raleigh at the Stampin' Up! Convention. And the month between, we're just going to slowly we'll be there. We don't even know. We don't know the beginning and end because we're meeting our daughter and grandkids in St. Augustine. So we know the date we need to be there. And we know when the Stampin' Up! Convention is. That's all we have planned.
And we couldn't drive home in between.
And we leave next Wednesday, so we better start getting in gear. Okay, now we're gonna come back to this one. And again, I think this is so cute with the heart behind it. Doesn't that make just a fun backdrop? I want to do that more often with cards because I realize I don't. This is Janice Waitman. Love you lots. Cute little fish in here. Oh, and here's one more. This is using the stamp set, this Amazingly Otters, and then this is just using the paper. But look at this too. Heart, love you lots, right on the top. Just adorable. And then in that silver.
These otters really like the hug.
Oh, and this is Holly. You all know Holly. So I just think, how cute are they using hearts? And again, this wouldn't necessarily be one you put with hearts, but when you add the hearts, that is so fun. Pat says hops look like soft green pine cones. Okay, does that sound right? Okay.
Kind of does.
Kind of, okay. Ruth Norton, also on my team. And how cute is this? You make my heart buzz. Ready?
Ready?
Ooh. Oh, how fun is that? Do you see that pop-up card?
That is nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice job, Ruth.
And that will go into my pile. We'll be doing that one of these times. And then this is another one. We go together like, and so this
salt
is
and pepper.
Yeah, like salt and pepper. But again, we have the hearts. And so it's just kind of accenting the two parts on the two parts of the heart. I just think, how cool is that? They just all goes together. And that's Janice Waitman. So I love that.
Very nice.
This tomorrow, my video on, I do paper pumpkin alternatives each month. And this month was a hearts kit. And I actually, because we've been so busy lately, I wasn't even going to do it. And then you'll see when you look at it, I said, I gave myself an hour. I set an alarm, gave myself an hour to see what I could make. So I made a bunch of really simple cards. But this is part of the paper pumpkin. But I wanted to point out, this is like half of, makes a little stand-up card. So call them a tent card. But isn't that a cute idea for just a quick little change on a card? So that is that. So you'll look for that tomorrow.
So
I'll put that there because I
don't see a lot of these. I mean, I haven't seen that style.
Yeah, it's just a tent card. If you worry about them staying, now I think this will stay up fine. You always can put in a little, do a little W thing and put under there. But I think this is a cute way to do a little stand-up card. And I call them tent cards. I don't know if there's another thing. And then the last one, I have lots of these. This is the Hearts of Elegance. And the dies to this are just the gorgeous hearts. So a lot of these, like these are the dies that go. So even if you don't want this, if you love the idea of all these layering hearts, the dies, I think also stand alone. But now we're going to look at some gorgeous cards here because I do think, look at with the flower. So what I love about this one is this is a white heart and then it's stamped on it. It becomes the accent. And do you see how this is stamped off? They always say you can tell a brand new stamper because they want everything centered. And the more you stamp, the more you realize, ooh, you can go off. You can do all kinds of things. But I love the look of that. And then these little hearts.
And how long have you been going off? 26 years?
No comments. Joey Hartman. And that's just the little slice on the front card there. And then we're going to look at this one. Ooh. Pat says she hasn't done her paper pumpkin yet, but she loves alternatives. I'm going to put these side by side because look, here are two flowers. And I love, love, love this done in blue. It's a whole different thing. This is not Valentine's to me at all. This would be like celebrating an anniversary, celebrating a birthday.
Or
because it's so atypical.
Valentine for a guy.
That too. Yeah. I love the blue here. And the celebrate does come from something else. But do you see is, again, it is, notice how this is a plain. There's all kinds of heart dies in here. This has tons of little dots. And this has the flowers popped up. They are both beautiful. Oh, and on the inside, this is like a watermark where you've got the lighter thing in the back. And then this one is Janice Charbonneau.
Sending lots of love.
And then, since we're kind of on blues here, I love these different colors. Just want to point this out that on this one, I love these different shades. But do you see how on the plain one, these are where the words are. So instead of the words being a separate sentiment and then, like two hearts, How cool. This is a fancy heart. It's part of the same thing. This is stamped over it. And this is left light and plain so that the words fit on. And I thought, I love that idea. I think that is so cool. And there's another one in here. And this is Stephanie Flath.
So they're all coming from this one.
LeVar says you got me inspired for Valentine's Day. Well, you know, I'm just going to say, LeVar, it's time to get inspired for Valentine's Day.
Comes in February.
I was just going to ask, who's got their Valentine's done? That's always fun. But isn't it fun to see hearts in different colors? I'm really loving that about a lot of these. I've got lots of traditional red too, which is cool. But I also just love seeing these in different colors. Look at all these fun colors. And these are all this same fancy one. And you'll notice the different colors. They point out, like the dark one, it's harder to see the little thing there. You see it a lot, but I love that. And then just sending lots of love. Again, not a Valentine's card. Oh, and I haven't even opened this. Okay, Beth Delball, ready? Watch it, sending lots of love. She certainly is.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, we did. I don't know if anyone remembers. We did these in one of the All Good Cards classes once. That I love that. Look at all those hearts. That is really an elaborate card. That is gorgeous. How fun.
Well, I'm glad you opened it.
Oh, me too. Lila said she's made 5 or 6 Valentines. Catherine, okay, overachiever. Mine are done, and St. Patrick's Day too. Oh my goodness. And Luba made over 100 Valentine's Day. Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing. Now here we're into more traditional color. And of course, this is one of my absolute favorite. You see me use this kind of a layout a lot. This is Joey Hartman. I just love how that pops up here. But again, now this time it's the smaller heart that we've been seeing a lot of. And then look at this flower. The flower is nice and big on the heart instead of a little corner of a big heart. Isn't that great? And the words here, I just love that. And these are all papers now from this Hearts of Elegance. I'm not sure what the paper's called, but these are the back sides that are not foiled.
Can I just say something about Luba? I think she has a lot of friends. 100 cards.
Yes, this is true, but quite a list. And we're all thinking, I wonder how we can get on her list. No,
well, we probably are.
So this, all of these that have the gold foiling is the opposite sides of this. So you get all of this in one paper pack. So here's that fancy one again. And you'll notice that this is from a different stamp, but the stamp says, I love you. All she wanted was love you, because that's all you need on here. You know, how often do we say that? So do you see the other parts just cut off?
Just move that around, because that is such pretty. Look at it.
Isn't that pretty? And then the foil circle around that too, on the gold foiling. So these make really fancy cards. And all of these would be beautiful wedding cards. We could just change you and you have to say love you both or something, but my heart belongs to you, Kathy Seal. You also my team. I love it. You did the little etching inside and added a little heart. Oh, so fun. And Ginger said she's done her Valentine's, but not her St. Patrick's. Happiness inside. I thought that is really, really cute. And I'm not sure what sentiment that comes from, but you see we have the small heart, more the backs of that same paper. But that's so cute. Happiness inside, Janie Backer, crafted with you in mind. Now this could also be a perfect place to put a little gift card. If you left some of that open, that's what I would do. And then happiness inside, and maybe it's a note to a child, you know, like a trip to the Dairy Queen, you know, just anything in there that's just kind of fun too. I thought that's really cool. Love that idea. And here we go for really sparkly. You know, I love both sides of this paper, because I also I really like the duller side, and I also really like the the glitzy side. And this is also with glimmer paper. And the words right across there, sending lots of love. And that's a pretty way to do the inside. Karen Braxton. Joan says her Valentines are done. Very simple ones this year. That makes sense, I think. And depending on how many you make, it really makes. Now, I think this is really cute too. This is Judy Tuttle. There's her inside. I really like these squares. So we have a large square, a smaller square, and then we have a square on top of that with these words, and then the hearts and the accent. I just think that's really a pretty layout.
Kisses and hugs.
Yep.
Is X the kiss and O is the hug?
Yep. And then Janet Holmes, I'm going to put these side by side because I thought sending lots of love. Again, this doesn't make me feel Valentine's at all. And I just love both of them. But look at these unusual colors. This is that basic beige. And then here we have just the hint of that kind of deep pink. You know, that these are.
The reason is she hears that from me every day of the year.
Mm-hmm. You do. And if you believe that. Janet Holmes. Now, were both of these Janet Holmes? I just did one by Janet Holmes. Nope. But one of these was, no, it doesn't matter. But I just know that we had her name. And I thought sometimes it's fun when you're working with a stamp set to make a couple varieties and send them both in for card swaps. But I love both of these. And I really love how we could take this too and change to these colors. I love that it can be the traditional red or the other. And Pat said she's using this paper for graduation cards for kids whose school color is red. That is perfect. And Ginger is cutting stamp St. Patty's Day stuff for the senior center card class, but hasn't made her own yet. Okay, how fun. Oh, and this is basically another tent card, but do you see it's a high tent? It goes all the way up to the top, and then we have all of these hearts stacked. This one is Kathy Morgan, but you see it's still basically the tent that's going to go like that. Isn't that cool? So anytime it's shortened and this part goes over.
Oh, so that still fits in an envelope.
Yes. So the thing with the tent, the fold is made smaller. And whatever's sticking up, you make sure it doesn't go past. Yeah. And so an easy way to do that if you're making cards is just, do it on like if you're using a sheet like this, because then you can just see where the 5 1/2 is, or you just measure it on your scoreboard or whatever.
Or you can just have an envelope with you. Yep.
And then we have one more that's just showing all these layers. And what is fun about this one, I actually think this is one that I made. But what I wanted to show about this again, too, these are just the layered hearts and that pretty paper. But now do you see how there's a white heart on the inside? And I thought, so this is where the writing is, and it's put right under. And I love that idea, too, of taking an idea and then carrying it out inside. So that is it. So how fun. I love, let's see. Okay, I will come back and read all those cards. Thanks for spending this time with us. If you're on my mailing list, you have tomorrow you get the supply list for Thursday. We're going to do some really quick and easy cards. Those are just some of my favorites. And since we're all in this really busy season, we're just doing that. So thank you. And those of you in All Good Cards Club, we'll see you in the morning for mystery stamping. Thanks, everyone, and good night.
Good night.